Okay, hello everyone. I decided I would do a little quick video on all the bunnies and such. It is cold out here in Kentucky. We actually ended up with a bunch of snow. I wish it would go away. I have spring fever. I want to start planting things and growing veggies and so on and so forth, and this weather is just driving me insane. So anyways, here are some of our bunnies. We don't have Florida whites anymore. They all got old and passed away. And as you see, the bunnies' water is frozen. I actually came out to take care of them, but decided to make a video first. So these bunnies are, I would say about 7 months old. They're just cute little mixed bunnies. Dutch bunnies that were born just days apart from the first bunnies. And we have a broken mama here. Let's see if I can get in here and see her babies. She is a first-time mama, and she has done very well. I don't know if you can see. Let me try to pull them out. There they are. Oh, how stinking cute is that? Yeah. Look how precious. Absolutely adorable. Let's cover them back up. Get over there, baby. These are just homemade nesting boxes. They're a little oversized, but that's okay. I am not Bob Vila. And here's Duchess, our Dutch mama. She's the mama to the Dutch over there. She's an excellent mama. She takes very good care of her babies, and she has babies. Let's get into them. She pulls an amazing amount of hair. When it starts getting colder, she'll pull even more. There they are. Let's pull them out a little so you can see a little better. And they were born just a few days after the first babies over there by the broken mama. They're like, hey, what happened to our heat? Somebody crank up the furnace. Everything is a mess around here right now. It's winter time, of course, and our son just turned 1 a couple of months ago, so he has kept me hopping and a bopping. And some abandoned pups. Well, they're about 6 months old. I wish someone would come and get them. Here's the other one. They're really friendly, but we don't need them around the house here. They've actually chased away our 2 cats that live outside. Alright, let's see. I have a gray bunny, which is not going to be here much longer. She's a total disaster. She doesn't raise her babies. This is Callie. She is an excellent mama. The first bunnies that you've seen are about 6, 7 months old, something like that. Those are her babies. This is a little young buck. And this is a Lucy is the smallest, And then Lucy Baby. We're creative in names, aren't we? This one right here, little sweet pea. Lucy is a mini Rex, and this is her one and only baby that she's ever had. She's about a year old. So we did breed Lucy, but she did not take. What she did instead was made a mess in the littering box. So, turkeys, they're in a temporary pen. They are not happy about it, but we have a bobcat that keeps taking off with, well, that were taking off with our chickens until we locked them all up, and a mountain lion. So until those are dealt with, I'm trying to keep them as safe as I can, which they don't understand. Alright, let's move on. Everything is a total disaster. I have pallets every which way, even the little walkway, because it's pure mud, and this is the reason why. We had the trees cut and are extending the land by getting rid of a bunch of mountains so that we can grow more and do more. And of course there's no trees or grass or anything to hold all that water, so it has totally flooded everything. It's just a complete disaster. And of course they had to stop because of the weather, so they're not going to pick back up until spring, and then of course you've got all the rain, so we'll see how that goes. Yes, see? Total mess. Water everywhere. And let's go over here. There's one of them pups again. And we have our boys here. There's just a little young male, which we didn't intend on keeping. It just kind of happened. But he's probably going to get a new home. I don't think we're going to keep him because we have quite a few. Right now we have buddied up. This is supposedly a California female, but she has pretty light ears, and I've always seen them with darker ears. That is a New Zealand buck behind her. They were born at the same time. She's going to have to be moved out of there here real soon because she'll be, looks like he's trying to start breeding her now. So this is Harlequin Magpie buck. His name is Lincoln. He is an absolute sweetheart. He lived in the house with us when he was tiny, and so that we could work with him and get him real friendly, and now he wants lovin's every time he sees you out and about, which is okay. I just don't have time today. This is Romeo. Romeo will produce babies with whoever you put him in with. He is the ultimate stud muffin. He is a sweetheart too. I really, really like him. And this is Mojo. Mojo is actually Callie's baby, the orange broken that I showed you earlier. And he's a cutie pie, and he's a sweetie, and I don't know why I decided to keep him. You know, it's that bunny math thing. It just happens. And here is Duke. Him and Duchess make beautiful babies all the time. He's an absolute sweetheart. He's getting on the older side, so don't know how much longer he's going to be giving us pretty babies. Alright, now. Oh, the chicken coop. A total disaster yet again. It's portable, it's on wheels, so I can move it around with the John Deere tractor. You know, riding lawnmower. Moves real easy, and then well, here's a mess right now, but these fold out, and I attach them to the doors, and then they have runs, which needs repaired because I broke one. Quick view of chickies, Buff Orpingtons, love, love, love them. Quick view, Light Brahmas. they are just old enough now. She just laid her first egg the other day, and so looking forward to hatching out babies from her. Now they're stuck in here again because of the bobcat taking off with my chickens 2 at a time. Not nice. Okay. And here we go. I built all these cages. I hate to show y'all my winter mess, project scrap mess and stuff everywhere, but I just added this last part on. You can tell the newer wood, because we were going to have a bunch of babies and we needed more space. Here are 2 more females. They're just cute. I like them, so I kept them. And they're about 7 months old too. They're the same age as the other bunnies. They were all born just days apart. And this is Cinnamon and her babies. And they are, I think, 4 or 5 weeks old now. I can't really remember right now without looking at the calendar. She is 2.5 years old, and this is the first set of bunnies that she has actually raised. She was a naughty mommy and would kill all of her babies, and then I threatened her and told her, the next time you get bred, if you don't take care of your babies and raise them up, you're going in the freezer. And the result, she listened. Adorable, healthy baby bunnies that she has taken excellent care of. So sometimes just threatening does the job. This is Sweet Pea. She's an absolute sweetheart. She's just mixed, but she is an absolute doll baby. She should be bred, but she is not pulling any hair yet. She's eating her hay bedding instead, which is okay. I'll just reload it. And here we have one of Duchess' babies from year before last. She is pulling some hair, as you can see on her side there. So we'll see if we get babies from her or not. She'll be a first-time mommy, so who knows how that's going to go. This is Cotton, and she's just a sweetheart, and she was bred, but she's just making a mess in her box. She's not actually pulling hair or anything. Okay, let's go around the side here. And this little Dutch I bought from a guy who had her in with her sister for too long, and the sister actually ate her ears down to hardly nothing. She is pulling hair, and she'll be a first-time mama too, so just have to wait and see. Now I want to show you this. These rubber bowls. For a long time I used the water bottles, and I still do on certain cages and such, and when there's babies. But these rubber bowls, years ago when I had horses, they're just like the big horse bowls that you could get, and they last a long time. They do chew around them, as you can see, but I've never had to replace one in the last 4 years. And when they ice over, I just take them out, put them on the ground, and give them a little kick with my foot right in the middle, and the ice just comes right out. And it really does make feeding and watering much quicker. The water bottles, what I do is I always buy twice as many, and I keep so many in the house, and I fill them up in the house, put them in a bucket, and bring them out and just exchange them with the frozen ones. And that saves a lot of time and a lot of time outside in the weather. And here is one of my broken females. I love this bunny. She is a first-time mama. She had babies. She was taking care of them. I messed with them, checking them out. They were about a week old, and then she killed them. Okay, my memory card got full, so we're extending this now. I got it all cleared off and ready to go. So anyways, she killed all of her bunnies, so I should have just left well enough alone, but I didn't. So I'm going to rebreed her in a couple of months and see how she does then. She, like I say, was a first-time mommy, so maybe that had some to do with it too. We'll just have to wait and see. But the Orpington chicken, rooster, he's a big boy. He's a nice boy. Again, in this pen temporarily because of the bobcat and mountain lion. I have to build him an area. I was actually going to do that this week, and then I got up today and it had snowed again. A little broken female. She had babies. They did not survive. She's a first-time mama, and she really got beat up bad. She was in with the other two brokens, and she's actually a full sister to them. The other black one that has babies right now that's taking excellent care of them, and the orange one that killed her babies. So this one, she just, I don't know what happened. She just did not pull any hair, but she was all beat up, so I'm guessing she just really needed to focus on healing herself rather than supporting babies. So we will rebreed her again in a couple of months so that the weather is much better. These were only bred because of Easter time. Our local feed store, they wanted to buy bunnies from us for Easter, so we would normally not breed this time of year because of the cold, and it just makes things a little bit harder when you have to stay out longer checking on babies and taking care of babies, and extra feed, extra boxes, extra hay, all that kind of stuff. So that's the only reason we did it this time. If I do it again next year for Easter, then I'm definitely going to put them inside of a building and not out in the elements. And that is about all for now. This cage doesn't have anyone in it yet because I haven't got it finished. So down there's the barn calling my name. Come get the garden tools out and grow a garden. And the garden down there and the pasture and all that fun stuff. My poor little fruit trees, I don't know if they've survived the deer. But it's too cold today and I have to take care of the animals, so I'm not going to walk down there and show them today. I'll do another video later on. So I'm going to get busy taking care of the critters before it gets any darker or colder out. So have a great day, and thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thank you. Bye-bye.